got a call from one of my wrestlers, Sean Harmon. And Sean will go down as the greatest wrestler ever from Westland High School. And now he's off on the next chapter of his life, Division I wrestling out at Missouri. Anyway, he called. We were touching base, and he is training, and Dom Bradley is one of his coaches. And he said, "Hey, you said that Dom Bradley is the most underappreciated world champion in American wrestling history." He goes, "Tell me that story. Why do you say that?" So here's what happened to Dom Bradley. Now, for anybody that doesn't follow amateur wrestling, Dom Bradley is one of the top heavyweights in the country. He's a world champion. He was an NCAA finalist. Rough guy. But Dom Bradley, to go back at the time of this story, why I say this, was a freshman, it's his freshman year at Missouri. So Dom Bradley was the backup, the JV, didn't make the team. Well, the other piece of the story that gets left out is the guy who did make the team, Mark Ellis, won the NCAA championship. Now, if you win the NCAA championship, you're actually winning a world championship. The other side of the coin is we're the only country in the world that does what's known as collegiate wrestling. We're the only country that follows that rule set. But if you win that tournament, even by default, you're now the best in the world at that. Very similar to what the NBA does, right? They call themselves the National Basketball Association, but if you win that, the media will call you the world champion, or the Super Bowl. Will call themselves the National Football League, but the media will call them world champions. Okay, great. The NCAA champion is the world collegiate wrestling champion. So Dom is a backup guy to the guy who wins the world collegiate championship. So when Dom goes to the junior trials and makes the team, he's quickly dismissed. Quickly dismissed as, oh, the JV guy made the team. It must not have been a hard world trials. So then he gets to the world championship and he finds himself in the finals. Next thing you know, 5 minutes, 6 minutes later, he finds himself the world champion. So people were quick to dismiss, oh, the backup guy won the worlds. It must have been an easy world. Could you even imagine saying something so stupid? It was an easy world championship? Right, so this is what happened to him. And I will tell you, anybody else that wins the worlds, whatever they've done is forgotten. They were a state champion in high school, it'll never be mentioned again. If you're an NCAA All-American finalist multiple time, it's never mentioned again. You're only known as the world champion. That never happened to Dom. People don't ever talk about it. They act like it didn't happen, as a matter of fact. I've never seen anything like it in American wrestling history. That is why I say Dom Bradley is the most disrespected world champion. Answering Sean's question. Sean, you asked me a question, there's your answer.